Hey there, happy pot lovers. This is Pat Webb, Pat Webb's Pots, and you are on Pat's Pot page. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, and especially if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. We have a quick kiln opening today. This is number 38, and I want to thank BB Bear for guarding over the kiln. I have not even had a sneaky peek. So, let's see what we have. Alright, so good news is the mushroom didn't fall over. This is a very short kiln opening because a lot of these pieces are to a fountain and they are rather large. So let's see if I'm going to have to work on these. A lot of them stuck. But these are little tradesies for Sika 2027. And I'm testing out some different designs and glaze combos. So I will work these loose at a later date because I am in a rush to get to work. Let's go with the fountain next. This is the middle section. And we had a glaze run. I'm going to have some grinding to do on that, but that's okay. Looks like it might have slumped just a little bit, and I will have to put glazes up on the screen. But we have a little drag in there. The hose will go up through there, and I will do a separate video on, oh shoot, I forgot to put that on a stilt. That's bad. I'm going to have to refire that, or at least grind it down, and it won't fit on there with the glaze runs. Then the mushroom here, and we'll see how this flows, and I may need to use this to direct the water down into that pool. So on here we have a little gnome and flowers, and it's like a little flooded field there, and I used pistachio shino? No, birch on the underside of that. And this, I'm sure you can guess that, Jungle Gems. If you are new to Jungle Gems, that's going to be Ladybug. And this is the pump house. So the pump will sit inside of here in the base section. And that has Albany Slip Brown on the bricks. Pistachio shino on the door. I forget what I put on the hinges, and like I said, I will put the glaze combos on there. Now let me set these where they're not going to fall, because that would be bad. And I'll put some better pictures of these up a little bit later. Got to a good solid cone 6 on that shelf. And I will have a little shelf work to do, and probably down on the bottom of the kiln, because it looked like, it didn't go over the edge too bad. Okay. And this shelf also got to a good solid cone 6. This is a little turtle whose head fell off when I dropped him, so I fired him on stilts. I will glue him back together and put him into the base. We'll just set him in there for now. And this is the base. So we have blue hydrangea in the water. And this is black timber. So I will show you how this goes. Let me set this on here. And there's a little rock face man in there, rock person, and a koi, and that was good. Just cut your finger open. Alright, so the way this works is the pump will sit in here, the electrical cord will go out there and out under the bottom. This will sit in here like that. This will sit on here like that after I grind it. That will sit up there. And hopefully the water will fall into the bowls properly. And then the water will bubble out of here. And the pump that I bought is adjustable, so I can adjust the water flow so it flows properly. And then I will possibly put that on. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me get these off of here. Set them in here without breaking anything. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call come in and cut off my video, so I did take the liberty of cleaning out the posts real quick. There's my center cone, bent nicely, and we'll get this next shelf out, and I will show you what's in the bottom. Okay, ready? I'm ready. Two of these were refires. Wow, it's still warm. All right, we got some drippage going on. I can see that. And let's look at the mushy first. So, yeah, that turned out cute. So this is Himalayan salt on the rim on roux clay. And I think it's birch or... It's either birch or the opal luster. It might be opal luster. Anyway, cute little mushy with a little bit of a sassy hat there. And let's see. We have some worms. He's got a bee and a ladybug and jungle gem on the hat. This guy's got his tongue sticking out. And a little ball cap. And I put brown engobe on them and wipe them back, and they're on pretty much reclaimed clay. And you can put these in your garden, let them poke out of a flower pot among your plants, flowers. This guy's got a little coonskin hat. And that's cheetah. This is Peach Party. I have to look. I'll put it on the screen what these two are. I think that's Blue Guppy. Or that's Koi Pond, I think. I forget what that one is. Herb Garden, maybe? This guy's got a little bee on his hat. And you have to smile when you make these. They're just so much fun. And I want to thank Maxine at Collie Pit for showing us. If you don't follow her channel, go over and look up Collie Pit Pottery. Maxine does a lot of cute, very cute things. And I had them propped up with their heads hanging over here so they didn't stick. And you ran, but you got rid of most of the pinholes. Oh look, a little butterfly. Alright, these were a refire, and this was inspired by Nat at Mud Magic. I like it better now. Most of the pinholes are gone. It must have been too hot. The inside looks great. So this is... Oh, I forget. And then a thing of Passler Gold, and then black timber on the bottom, and I will have some grinding to do on that. But they are much better now. A nice manly mug. But yeah, grinding. And I can live with the little teeny speckled clays. This is speckled turtle, and speckled clays will encourage little pinholes like that. But these that had real blisters before, I'll put a picture up so you can see. Anyway, these did get vitrified in the last firing. They got up to a good, nice hot cone 6. So I'm not too worried that we only got to about a 5.5 on that shelf because they were already vitrified. I just needed to fix the glaze defects. So anyway, thanks for joining me. That is it on this load. It was a really quick, it won't be so quick cleaning up the mess from the glaze drips. And I really should have put that smaller bowl up on a stilt to just trying to get everything loaded. I didn't even think about it, didn't have little feet underneath of it. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and don't forget to do all of the YouTube things. Hit the buttons, ring the bells, all of that fun stuff. And I hope I've earned your subscription. And I wish you all a very happy day. Keep chasing your dreams, keep challenging yourself, stay centered, and spread a little love. All right, we got the little dragon fountain all hooked up. The water bubbles out of the mushroom top there. I did chip that one so it's not dribbling properly. I don't know that I'll be able to fix that. I might epoxy it or something. But, and it's not exactly sitting level on this table. There's the little gnome guy. There's the door. The pump is down in there. Stone people. Fish. Little turtle. Focus. There's a little turtle. Another fish. I will glue this little turtle down in the bottom here. You can sit down there. Yeah. I think it turned out pretty cool.